Hey everybody, how you doing today? We are camping.
And it is hot. How are we keeping our food cold? Oh, I got something to show you guys. My friends from Setpower just sent me, and this thing's hot off the presses. This is a brand new released unit, a PT30. And at first I thought it was just an electric fridge. No, this thing's a freezer slash fridge. It has two compartments in here, you can see. It has two compartments in there. And the nice thing about it is you can set either side to be the fridge or the freezer. Or the whole thing can be a fridge, or the whole thing can be a freezer. It's adjustable on the top here, and even better, this thing actually comes, like everything else nowadays, with an app. You can go on your phone. You guys need to see this. This is pretty freaking neat. You go, they have the barcode right here. You can scan the QR code on the front. Once you get your app installed, check this out. That's for the fridge. That's actually the freezer side, the left zone. And then you go here, watch this, the right zone. How cool is that? 2 degrees I've got to set on the right side, which is the fridge right now. And then if you hit that, that's the freezer side. With this app, you can turn it on or off. You can change Celsius to Fahrenheit. This also is eco mode, and this is the best part of this little fridge. This fridge uses, in the run of a day, fridge slash freezer, and I'm not going to call it a fridge. In the run of a day, this uses 650 watts, 0.6 kilowatt hours. 650 watts of power this will use in a full 24-hour day. We got here yesterday. Plug this thing in. It has eco mode and it has regular mode. When we first plugged it in on eco mode, it uses 28 watts is all it uses. On regular mode is 38 watts. It will go down to freezing in 15 minutes. It'll drop to minus 20 Celsius either side. And again, there's controllers. I'll show you here right on top. This is the freezer side. I just had it open. It's minus 3. This is the fridge side. Right now it's 2 degrees and I'm in eco mode. If you want to switch it, you just hit that and it pops over to max mode there, meaning it will cool even faster. But we ran it over here. You can see it on eco mode. We ran this thing like that on eco mode yesterday on my little Pecron power station. That power station has a 600 watt hour battery in it. We got here yesterday at 11 o'clock. It ran all day, all night. This morning there was still 20% left in that little power station, and this thing stayed like cold. The ice side again is minus 7. The other side is minus 3 or plus 2 degrees. The best part of this, you unplug this, they say this will stay cold for up to easily 48 hours. This is all fully full of pump full of insulation. And here's the way these things work. These are a mini compressor unit. These have a small compressor inside here, just like your fridge does at home. They're not a cooler unit. See, we bought an electric cooler before I used one that has the unit on the lid. Big unit, but you plug it in, it uses 60 watts constant. And just to give you a comparison, that electric cooler, when we plugged it in, that drained the same power station we have in less than 10 hours. The one that will run this for over 24 hours, because again, these are so energy efficient. These don't run steady all the time. This kicks on, kicks off, kicks on, kicks off, depending on what your temperature is set at, right? Now, the handy thing, again, I say about this app, the way it works, there's a more setting feature here you can hit. That basically gives you the option. There's a battery protection in this. You can have it high, medium, or low, depending how much power it's going to pull out of your battery. But then the temperature, Celsius and Fahrenheit, you can change that on there. But this is neat that on this side it says freezing right down here. It shows you left zone, freezing. And then when you go to right zone, it shows you refrigeration, eco. You can do all these settings right on the app. I could be sitting inside the cabin, and if you took something out of this fridge and it said, well, I'd like to have it a little bit colder, you don't even have to come outside. You can just let her go. So it's a very nice thing to have. Runs on 12 and 24 volt both. When they come shipped with, you have your 110 volt adapter that you can plug it in at home. And you know, how good would it be in a power outage or something at your house too, right? This isn't that big a unit, but it's big enough that you could actually, store things in it, the important meat and stuff out of your freezer, if you had a power outage for a couple days. And then if you run a power station with a solar panel to top it back up, to win-win, because this thing uses so little power to operate that you really, again, it's 28 watts in low, 38 watts in high. So on standard mode, the eco mode is 28 watts. But again, it's not a constant 28 because this thing will turn off for quite a while. And we watch the power station, it'll draw for a minute and it'll shut off for 5 minutes. And then it'll draw a little bit for a minute, and you open the lid up, it's obviously going to draw a bit more power. But again, my friends at Setpower, thank you so much for this free fridge. It's, freezer, it's not just a fridge. And this is really going to be part of our camping stuff that we're going to take with us when we go. And again, fully insulated unit, 3-year warranty on it, which is really good on it also. And check this, you got to read this, and this is what comes with it. How cool is that? And plus it comes with your owner's manual and all that also. The people who come across this package must be the happiest people in the world. Well, I don't know if I'm the happiest people in the world, happiest person in the world, but I'm definitely happy the Setpower again trusted me enough to promote one of the new products. 16% discount you will get on this. There's going to be a link in that in the description of the video just showing this. And again, it's a beautiful little unit. Works very best. 15 minutes it'll be cold. It's not the biggest one. They have much bigger ones, real big ones. This is only a 30 quart, so it's a smaller unit, but it's still a wonderful little unit. And we've got everything in it that we need. And you don't need a whole lot more for a basic camping trip for at least 2 days. So Setpower for the win. Thank you again so much, guys. And again, you want to check out the link in the description of the video, and you can see that this is quite a machine. And there you go, you can see the power outage on this. You guys see that? 26 watts. 26 watts, that's what this thing is consuming right now. This power station is still at 100% also, by the way, but she's pulling 26 watts. It's at -9 right now, and it's, I think, adjusted for -9 or -10. So as soon as it kicks out, that reading will drop to 0, right? So very efficient fridge, considering coolers like we have home, not freezers, but coolers. Most of them use approximately about 60 watts, and that's 60 watts constant because they run constant. I've got that cooler at home. I put a thermometer in it one time to try it. It went down to 3 degrees, which kept our food nice and cold, but it killed a power station in 8 or 10 hours doing it. So this thing is, again, check them out, check out the website. And again, if you want a bigger one, they've got great big huge, I think 70 80 liter or 80 quart units, which are really big. A lot of people, truckers and that, use these things because they live in their rig, right? And they plug these in, and such a handy thing to have. But again, thank you so much, Setpower, for this freezer to demonstrate freezer fridge. And for all you guys out there, like and subscribe, share the video, and check out the website. It's this is a good collaboration. This was a really nice one. I really like this. Live simply, remain grateful, and happy camping. We'll talk to you guys soon.